أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم الحمد لله رب العالمين أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. We seek refuge in Allah from shaitan, a curse, and we begin with the name of Allah, the merciful benefactor, the merciful redeemer. We praise him, we seek his aid, and we ask that the prayers and peace be upon his noble messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And we want to begin by giving you the greetings of peace, the greetings of the angels in paradise. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ramadan Mubarak. Allah calls our attention in the Quran and he says, O ye who believe, fasting is prescribed for you in the same way it was prescribed for those who came before you so that you may develop God consciousness. As we look at tatakun, it says maybe, perhaps, and this is one of the goals, dear brothers and sisters, and we want to get right into it. This is your brother, Imam Abdul Azeez, and we have been with you for 15 sessions, and this is our 16th session. And we want to let you know that we're very thankful to have you with us. It's necessary, dear brothers and sisters, for us to tie in the applications and the practical knowledge in its application, tie it into fasting. We have to find ourselves in it. In order for fasting to benefit me, I have to find myself in it. I have to find out who I am, where I am in this ritual called fasting, siyam, saum. And so today, dear brothers and sisters, in an examination of just those basic goals that we have, Allah sets us on a goal. He sends us on a mission during the blessed month of Ramadan. And many of you have been fasting for the last 2 weeks, and you've been set on a mission. And that mission that you were set upon is to develop your God consciousness. But there are others, dear brothers and sisters, and may Allah help them, that they don't know where they are. And they've been on this mission for 15 days. And they haven't recognized that the mission in Ramadan is not just food and drink, but the mission in Ramadan is to develop our God consciousness. Dear brothers and sisters, this is something that we need to pay attention to. Allah drops a jewel on us when he says, la'alakum tattakum, from waqa, and the root, waqa is actually the foundation or on which the term taqwa is derived. So protecting yourself from what? From the fire. Protecting yourself where? Here and the hereafter. Through God consciousness, to recognize the fact that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is observing you. When the Prophet ﷺ was asked about the highest level of application in this religion, he said that by Jibril, he said, Ihsan was the term. He said, فَأَخْبِرْنِي عَنِ الْإِحْسَانِ. He said, inform me about benevolence, the continuous act of doing good. Tell me about excellence, O Muhammad. And he said, أَن تَعْبُدُ اللَّهَ كَأَنَّكَ تَرَاهُ فَإِن لَمْ تَرَاهُ فَإِنَّهُ يَرَاكَ. So he's telling us this in this hadith, one of the very first hadith I learned as a young Muslim, one of the very first hadith, one of my favorite hadiths, where the Prophet informed Jibril that it is to worship Allah as though you see him, but you know you do not see him, but you know he truly observes you. And this is the heart of taqwa, to be conscious of Allah's existence, his law, his prohibitions, his rewards, his punishments, his protections, his aid, his gifts. To focus on that during the month of Ramadan is very special, dear brothers and sisters. To come out of the month of Ramadan and realize how much Allah has really blessed you. That he saved you from a whole lot of hurt, dear brothers and sisters. And he chose you out of all those other people that didn't get it. He chose you to get it. So that's something to be grateful for, dear brothers and sisters. Be mindful of this approach when we talk in terms of how to apply fasting in our own lives, to first find ourselves in it first. Don't look at it as something foreign, dear brothers and sisters. Look at it as an instrument that Allah has blessed you with, that you can use as a means to get you to where you want to go. Where do you want to go, dear brothers and sisters? You want to go to Jannah. When we come back, dear brothers and sisters, we're going to continue our discussion as a review of those goals set forth in the Quran for our blessed month of fasting in the month of Ramadan as a means to the transformative nature of fasting in Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum.